Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Ellie. We just got back from our Walt Disney World trip. This week we went the 14th through the 21st and it was so amazing. We've been having this in the works for over 2 years now. We were supposed to go last year, but due to everything that happened, that got postponed. So this has been a trip 2 years in the making, so it was definitely long overdue. And with long overdue Disney trips, there is long overdue retail therapy. So today I am bringing you a Walt Disney World haul. I'm really excited. I have everything kind of laid out in front of me and I just get so excited looking at all the things. So I kind of tried to break it up into different categories. I think the first one I'm gonna do is the Star Wars category because that was kind of the star of the show for this trip. The whole point behind this trip was initially it was going to be a graduation trip for me because I graduated college last year, aka I never actually graduated. I just finished college and they said good job, good luck. So it was a combination of that, our birthdays, because we were gonna go around our birthdays last year, and then this year it ended up being to where we got to go during our 2-year wedding anniversary, so there was lots to celebrate. And this was also our first time being able to visit Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios, which you may not know, but we are very big Star Wars fans. We love Star Wars, and it was amazing to go there, and they got a lot of our money. So we're gonna start with that first. I'm gonna be showing you my souvenirs as well as my husband Mitch's souvenirs because he's at work, so I'll show you all the goodies we got. Starting with this. This is my Spirit jersey that I got. It's the Endor one, so it has a little Ewok at the bottom, and then it says Endor and has the Death Star on the back. So I knew I wanted a Spirit jersey at some point in time. I didn't know which one. And then I kind of fell in love with this one because it was not just Disney parks. It was something also that we loved, and I've always loved Ewoks and Endor and anything to do with that. So this was just kind of a no-brainer for me. Picked it up, and then my husband also didn't know if he wanted one, but he saw this one, still was kind of on the fence of it, and then honestly I wanted this one too, and I said, oh, that would look great on you, you should get it. So he ended up getting this one, and he actually really loves it, and it's too big for me, so I can't even steal it. So this is the one that he got. He is a big R2-D2 fan, so he got this one, which literally is R2-D2. It's really cool. It has all the parts and pieces on it. And then it just says Star Wars across the back. And then it also has decals down the side. So these are a lot of fun. They're just something cozy that we like to lounge in. And then come winter and fall, I'll probably wear it more often than I should. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a little bit of the smaller stuff, and then I'll move into the bigger stuff. Okay, starting smaller, and these were free actually. We went to Oga's Cantina, so we got some of the little coasters, which is really cool. We got this one, which of course I loved because like I just mentioned, I'm a huge fan of the Ewoks. And then this is just like the typical Oga's kind of logo. And then we also got this one. Kind of wish I asked them for more, but I felt kind of weird about it. So we got these two, and then hopefully the next time we get to go back, we'll get some more. The drinks that we tried actually were the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which I feel like if you're not gonna get it even for the flavor, you have to get it for the experience. I was just so curious to figure out what people meant when they said it made your mouth numb. So I got it, and it indeed made your mouth numb. It was a very weird experience. Honestly, not very enjoyable at the beginning with all the foam on it. But once the foam went away, it was actually a really good drink, and it was really fruity. But yeah, I recommend getting it at least once just for the experience because it was a wild one. And then the second drink we got actually was the Yub Nub drink, which comes with a souvenir mug, and it fits the theme. So this is the Yub Nub souvenir mug, and it has Battle of Endor on it. So it's really cool. It's a tiki style mug. It's ceramic. And then as you can see, we have Ewoks on it. We have stormtroopers on it, spaceships, the Death Star, just a lot going on. So it's really cool. It was a more expensive drink just because you did get the souvenir cup, but this was something that was kind of like when in Rome, when in Oga's, you know. The drink was actually really good, and then it was kind of just a bonus that you got a souvenir mug, and they gave you a separate one from what you drank out of, so that was kind of nice. It was just a brand new cup, fully packaged in bubble wrap in a box, and then they just give it to you afterwards, so that was cool. Going with the drinkware theme, this was the mug I picked up this trip. It's huge, as you can tell, but it's so cool and so detailed. It looks like a little Star Warsy town. It has a droid on it, all the buildings. Then on the handle, it has the Millennium Falcon, which is really cool. It's huge, but like it's like drinking 3 cups of coffee in one, so you don't have to keep going back and getting another one. It's kind of like a win-win all around. Next was actually a jewelry piece, and I just recently got a Pandora bracelet, and I really wanted to, starting this trip, be able to start collecting charms every time we go, either to commemorate what we did, the year, something that happened in life. And this time around I actually got this charm. There we go. So this is just a generic charm that says Star Wars on it. If you flip it over, it actually has stars on the top and bottom. Then the other side, it also says Star Wars. I got this one because I wanted to have a mixture of metal colors on my bracelet, and then like I said, this was just kind of a Star Warsy trip and it was on sale. So I got the Star Wars one, and I'll remember our first trip to Galaxy's Edge, and it was definitely a memorable one for us. So got that. I also got little Ray. This is a little Ray plush from the Toy Dairy and Toy Maker shop in Galaxy's Edge. She's really cool. She looks very handmade and kind of like a rustic doll. But I really actually wanted the Ahsoka Tano one. My 2 girls are Ahsoka Tano and Rey. I actually Disney bounded as both of them in the parks, which you'll be able to see when I release those videos. It was a lot of fun and a really special experience, but I really wanted the Ahsoka Tano one. They evidently don't sell it anymore, so that was really upsetting. They didn't have it anymore. I did not know that they were gonna be not making it anymore, and there's about 3 on the internet right now, and they're all for over $100. She's really cute and I love her. And then the last few small things we got in Galaxy's Edge were 2 Kyber crystals. We did actually build Lightsabers while we were there, so we also have 2 other color options. But separately we bought a red crystal, which this one is actually a Darth Vader crystal, because you can use these in holocrons as well as lightsabers. So this one is a Darth Vader crystal if you were to get it for your holocron. And it just looks like a little tiny Jolly Rancher candy. Doesn't that look like a candy? My husband really wanted that one more so than me. He's a really big Darth Vader fan, so he had to kind of dabble with the dark side evidently. This is the other one we bought. This is the white Kyber crystal, which is actually really cool. This one, if you were to put in a holocron, I guess is Ahsoka Tano's voice. We didn't buy a holocron this time, but for next time. Moving on to bigger things. One of the experiences we did was go to the droid depot and build our own droid. Well, actually my husband let me build it. I say it's ours, but really it's mine. He let me build it and pick it out and everything, and it was a really cool experience. I was dressed as Ahsoka Tano when I did it, so I was feeling very Ahsoka R2 vibes because she's a mechanic, and it was just really cool and special. So this is the one that I built. He's so cute. It's a white body with the purple R6 head, and then with black legs as well as the 3rd leg, and then I just have a white and a black little plastic piece here. So this was a really cool experience. We actually love driving the droid around. Each droid comes with its own little remote that powers it, and it can go forward, backwards, spin. It talks to you, it can move its head. It's a lot of fun, and then they just sound adorable. So this was a really cool experience. Our droid's name is R615, which it just so happened to be where we built an R6 droid, and our anniversary is 6/15, so that's why it's R615. So that was kind of cool and an accident that ended up working out. Okay, moving on to the big ticket items of the trip. Like I said, this trip has been over 2 years in the making. We've had a lot of time to save, and this is what we decided to spend our money on because it was something that was really special to us and something we really wanted to do. So, we have 3 lightsabers. We bought a legacy lightsaber, and then we both built Savi lightsabers. And also, we really wanted to purchase this while we were in Disney World, but unfortunately they were sold out everywhere. Like I said, we're big Ahsoka Tano fans, and we purchased those through a smuggler who managed to go on planet and buy them for us, and they're going to send them to us in the mail. So we got the Ahsoka Tano dual sabers that change from blue to green, and it's something that I'm so excited about. It's something we really wanted, and we specifically had our minds set to purchasing, so we're so happy and thankful that we're going to be able to get those in the mail hopefully next week. Other legacy lightsaber, we did purchase another one. Like I've mentioned, we have 2 girls that are our girls, Ahsoka Tano and Rey. So we got Ahsoka Tano, and it's only right that we also bought Rey. This is Rey's lightsaber. This is the like carriage container that it came with. It's really cool. It's a hard plastic. It has a yellow sigil on the front, which my favorite color is yellow, so just kind of worked out that way. And then you open it up. Da, 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 da. This is actually a very heavy lightsaber. Okay, so here is the lightsaber. It's really cool. This is from the very end of the last movie. It's been out long enough to where I'm not spoiling, but when she forged her own lightsaber, the yellow lightsaber, this is that one. So it has like this leather detailing on it, and then it has this very weathered metal looking exterior to it. And then something really cool is where you put the blade in. Here, it actually, you have to pull all these individual little triangle pieces out in order for the blade to fit inside, which is amazing. Like I said, it has some weight to it. It comes with its own belt hook built into it. I wore this very briefly on my costume in our room before we went out, and this will pull your pants right down, so make sure you have a good belt on if you're going to be wearing this on your person. You can kind of tell the yellow color, and as you can hear, it's actually quite loud. I actually really enjoyed the sound of this lightsaber because it sounds how it looks. It kind of sounds like a beat up old speeder bike that's barely alive and it's struggling, and that's kind of what it looks like because Rey's a scavenger and she made this from stuff she scavenged, so it sounds just like it should. So yeah, that's Rey's lightsaber. I think it's awesome. We're really pleased that we got it. It also doubles as like a weapon besides the whole fact that it's a sword because it's so heavy. So, okay, moving on to Savi sabers. I'm gonna show you my husband's first. He was very excited to build these. We at first thought that only he would be able to build one, but we made it happen to where we both were able to build one on the same day, just at separate times, so that way we can watch one another and the whole experience unfold. It was really special and really cool, and something that we'll definitely remember for the rest of our lives. They do such a good job with the lightsaber building experience there. If you are interested in something like this and you are able to do it 10 million trillion thousand times, recommend doing it, because it's, I might have gotten emotional, so there is that. Mitch's lightsaber. He built the Peace and Justice lightsaber. It's a very like kind of typical Jedi style lightsaber, and it's really cool. So when you're building a Savi saber, you select every piece on it. So this piece, these are 2 pieces, this is a piece, and this is a piece. And so he hand selected each piece that he liked together to build his very own unique lightsaber. And then for the color, he had the green kyber crystal. So as you can tell, this sounds very different than the yellow lightsaber. This is very nostalgic to like the original trilogy to me. I feel like this lightsaber sounds just like all the lightsaber duels we heard in the original trilogy, so that's kind of really cool. And so we have a green kyber crystal as well, and this is his special lightsaber that he built, so that's really cool. Now for my lightsaber, I went with the elemental nature style. So mine is obviously very different than Mitch's lightsaber. Mine has a more kind of rustic look to it, I guess you could say. It has a leather wrap here. There's some weathered metal on it, some like bronze detailing, and then this bottom piece is actually bone. Then it has a little ring to clip onto your belt. Actually, did not plan on getting this piece at all, so I ended up building something completely different than what I thought I would. Besides, I knew what color I was going to get. The violet crystal. As you can tell, mine sounds very different than the other 2 as well. Mine's kind of like the chaotic good version of the Jedi lightsaber, I would like to say. I personally love looking into all those corny things online where you're like, what type of person are you and what color lightsaber would you have based off of that, yada yada yada. I always got the purple one. Purple's my second favorite color, so it just kind of worked out. Also Mace Windu, so it happened like that. So this is my lightsaber. I love it. It's perfect fit for me, just like the other one's a perfect fit for Mitch. And this one actually kind of has some subtle Rey vibes to it, so you know how we do. Okay, moving out of Star Wars. I know that was a lot. We do have other stuff as well. I'm gonna do kind of more wearable stuff. Obviously earlier I showed you the Pandora charm, but I also got another jewelry item, which is what I'm wearing right now. I got this little Mickey Mouse necklace. It's a circle with some little crystals on it, and then a little tiny Mickey head in the middle, and it's gold, so it matches all my other jewelry. It's pretty, it's dainty, it's something I can wear every day and it not be like, attention, I gave Disney all my money. It's more subtle. It's like, hey, I gave him all my money, but it's fine. Moving on to other wearables. It's a little bucket hat. It's navy blue, and then it has a little tiny winking Mickey Mouse on it with his tongue out, which I thought was really cute. So these actually have a great story to them. So I saw these when they came out in the springtime. I was like, oh, I really want those so bad. Maybe I'll buy them on Shop Disney before we get to the parks. That way I have them. They sold out everywhere. And I was like, oh no, I don't know if they're actually gonna be selling them by the time we get there. And so I was on a wild goose chase for these ears. I looked everywhere. I didn't see anywhere where they even had like sold them and they were just sold out. So I was like, great, they don't exist. How sad. But we were in Animal Kingdom one day, having the best day ever, just looking around the shops, and I see one pair of the ears I wanted. Just randomly amongst a bunch of other random ears. There wasn't, like, it was just on top of other different pair of ears. And I was like, Mitch, look. And he goes, are those your ears? And I just like grabbed them and I went, these are for me. And so I bought them. These are the pastel tie-dye, I believe is what they were technically called, ears. And they're just so pretty. So this is them in all their beauty. They went with every outfit I wore, and anytime I wanted to wear ears, I just popped these bad boys on, and they were so cute. And I actually got a lot of compliments from people from them, and it just felt like they were a magical unicorn I found out of nowhere. So, and then the tie-dye trend continued. I got this, and it's a tie-dye Walt Disney World fanny pack, and it's so cute. It's not quite pastel like the other one is, but it still has a lot of my favorite colors on it, and it's huge. There's 3 zippers on it. I carried this around the parks too the rest of the time that we were there, and I could fit a phone, a camera, pins, a wallet, this, that. Like, I fit everything in there. So, money well spent. Then the last wearable thing was actually my husband Mitch's, and it's really funny, and we kind of joke about it, but he always had talked about wanting one of those like wider brimmed hats with like a string on it for to just wear in the sun, because he doesn't want his face to get sunburned and stuff, and he always wears baseball hats. And then also we have a Jeep Wrangler, so whenever we take the top off, he wanted to have a hat to protect him from the sun, so he got this one. And he almost didn't buy it, and I was like, you're gonna spend this much on one at Target anyway, so you might as well get one with Mickey Mouse on it. And so he wore this and looked like a little safari boy walking around Animal Kingdom, and he was so happy. And then now he'll have it to wear whenever we have the top off on the Jeep, so that's kind of funny. Okay, moving on to last category, which is like kind of smaller items slash the buttons that I got for free. So we'll do the buttons first. So like I said, why we were there mostly was a belated graduation trip. So my husband got this for me right before we left at one of the gift shop cashiers, and she made this cute graduation button for me, so that was pretty special. And then we had another really cool moment with a cast member at a gift shop, and he somehow asked us why we were there, and we told him, and so he made this special button for us, and it says 2 years on it, like 2 years that we've been married, so that was pretty special as well. Also, every year that we go, we've been trying to get a Christmas ornament to kind of reminisce about what we did that trip, or if anything special happened that year, that kind of thing. So this is the Christmas ornament we got this year. So it has Mickey and Minnie in the castle, and then it has the year at the top, and then it has little firework decals on the side, and then it says Walt Disney World on the back, and it's in like kind of a glass dome. So this is really pretty, really special. We got a similar one actually on our honeymoon, except for it was a wedding one, so we thought we would kind of continue on with the theme and get this one this year. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. Last few things. My husband Mitch got this mug because this is his main dude, and he actually regretted not buying it on our honeymoon 2 years ago, so this year I was like, you have to buy it. So, Buzz Lightyear is his very favorite character in all of time, so he had to get this. It just has Buzz on it, and then on the inside it says Space Ranger. As you can tell, big Buzz Lightyear stands in this house. So we got that one. And then this one I actually bought for my sister for her birthday coming up. It's a Starbucks mug, and it's the Magic Kingdom one. So I bought her this one because they did actually get to go to Disney with their kids not too long ago, and they got to go to Magic Kingdom, and her favorite color is blue. So, and she is a Starbucksaholic. She has a problem. So I thought this was perfect for her. Then I have 4 more little things before pins. And pins are kind of a lot, so, oh, actually 5 more things I have to show you because I just remembered something else. But we had a anniversary lunch in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot on our anniversary, and I got these chopsticks at the gift shop, and they have Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service on them because I don't actually own any chopsticks, so I wanted to get a pair, and these were so cute because I love Kiki's Delivery Service and Studio Ghibli, and Gigi is so precious. And then we also got some magnets. We try to get some magnets every single time we go for our refrigerator. So we got this 2-pack. This was like a random thing that we just saw, but we love Frozen, and Anna is like my spirit animal, and everybody in my family calls me Anna. So we got these, a 2-pack, and this one says current mood, not awake, and it has Anna Coordination Day on it. And then they also had this one. It says current mood, case of the Mondays on it, and it has Olaf, who is not put together correctly. So we thought those were really funny, and it was pretty cheap for getting 2. So we did that. And then this one, my husband Mitch really didn't want to buy it, but I kind of made him buy it because we're hopefully gonna get a puppy this summer. So we got this one. It says, I heart my Disney dog, and on the top it has a little corgi, and we're hopefully getting a little corgi puppy. Cross your fingers for us. So I was like, we have to buy it, and he's like, fine, whatever, at this point just buy it. And so I bought it, and he's lucky this is the only thing I bought. Last thing before pins, it actually is my husband's, but I take it mostly. My all-time favorite Disney character is Winnie the Pooh, and he also loves Winnie the Pooh and Friends, but he is an Eeyore fan. So he saw this, and we both said, we have to buy it. It's a little sleepy Eeyore plush, and it is the softest, coziest thing ever, and it has his little tail and everything. He has a little mohawk, and he's just so sweet, and I actually stole it every single night while we were there on accident. It just happened, but he let me snuggle him, so what a great guy. Anyway, actually, I have the Sleepy Pooh Bear one. I'll show you, just wait. So I have the Sleepy Pooh Bear one in his little night outfit, and then we have the Sleepy Eeyore, and they're just so cute and soft, and they're the boys, so it's so cute and soft. Okay, last bit, I promise. So this is the pins section. If you don't know, I love Disney pins. I don't know what it is. I'm a really big fan of collecting things, and these just, as soon as I knew they were a thing, I was hooked. If you actually want to see a pin collection, let me know, and maybe I could do a little pin collection, because I actually have accumulated a lot more than I thought, and I actually need to buy more pin boards to put them in. So every year that we go, we wanted to get a year pin and then a pin like for the resort we stayed at. This year we actually stayed at the same resort we did last time, and we already bought a pin for that, the one pin they have, so we didn't get a resort pin. But this was our first time going with the Skyliner being available. We were there when they were building it, so this was our first Skyliner experience. So we went and got this pin, which is the Skyliner pin. So it's kind of cool. It says magic is in the air, and then it has the Skyliner with Mickey and Minnie in it, and then it has Epcot and Hollywood Studios at the bottom. And then we got our 2021 pin, which there was only one reasonable option for us, and it was this one, which is Winnie the Pooh. Now, in here, this is my mini pin folio show. We're gonna go through all the pins that we got from there. I think I'm gonna keep them in the book and try to just gesture to them to explain them, but I don't know how that's gonna work. We purchased a few of these, and then all the other ones we traded for in the parks. We love trading in the parks. It's something that we look forward to so much when we go. It looked a little bit different this year due to still having some of the COVID restrictions, but there was a lot more pin trading available than in the past, so that was really exciting, and we also got some really good ones. Yes, I know that there's a lot of scrappers in the parks, but we pin trade for fun and enjoyment and for pins that we love. So that's what we did. I'm gonna actually take these ones out so you can see them better. Circling back to the lightsabers, whenever you pick what type of lightsaber you want to build, they actually give you a pin to wear, so that way the gatherers know what kind of scrap metal to give you. So this is Mitch's pin. This is the Peace and Justice pin. And then this was my pin. This is the Elemental Nature pin. And these are giant, so we wore them on our shirts when we were building. And these are something that are super special and probably the most expensive pins I'll have ever bought in my life. Moving on, these were all the Star Wars pins we either bought or traded for. We have this really cool Empire Strikes Back pin. It's not actually a Disney trading pin, I don't believe, but it's a Lucasfilms pin, and the cast member told us that, and we said, we don't really care, we love this movie, this is Mitch's favorite movie, and we wanted to trade for it, so we did. This is one of the mystery droids from that set, and it's a BB unit, and we love BB-8 and all the BB units, so we traded for that one. This is a Darth Vader one Mitch traded for, Boba Fett, C-3PO. Then these were some new hidden Disney, I believe is what they're called, pins. There's a Star Wars droid set. So we managed to find 2, which is really awesome. We have BB-8, and then we have, I believe this is K2SO from Rogue One. And then we got this really cool TIE Fighter pin as well. First off, we managed to find 4 out of the 6, I believe, of this Hidden Disney set that came out last year. We got the Captain Marvel one, Spider-Man, which is Mitch's favorite superhero, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. So we still need the Star-Lord one, which was kind of unfortunate because we actually came across it and we didn't have enough pins to trade for it and then never saw it again. So that was really sad. And then the last one we need is the Black Panther one, which is the completer pin, and it's really expensive to buy. And Black Panther is my favorite superhero, so it was really unfortunate we didn't just happen across that in the parks. So hopefully one day I'll be able to trade for it or find it for a reasonable price, because I'm really trying to get a Black Panther collection. Moving on, speaking of Black Panther, we got the new Kawaii Marvel set that they have out, mystery bags. I wanted this one and only this one. We bought 1 bag. Mitch was actually not too happy about buying this bag because they were kind of expensive. I was like, I just want a chance. I just want a chance. So I had him pick out a bag, and the one and only bag we bought had the pin I wanted the most in it. So that was really lucky. So I got the Black Panther one. Then we also got the Vision one, which we love WandaVision. So we kept that one. And then Mitch found and traded for this Thor and this Iron Man pin, which Iron Man is also another one of our favorites. And then down here, Maleficent is our favorite Disney villain. We have a little tiny Maleficent collection. And I managed to find this other, I think this is a Hidden Mickey set from last year of these masquerade masks. And I found the Maleficent one. And then also this one of Maleficent as a dragon. I don't know what set this is from. It's from a few years ago, but it's giant and it's so cool. And then down here, Simba, Lion King is Mitch's favorite movie, and he managed to find 2 Simba pins. Hidden Mickey set, that's pretty new, and he found that one. Then he also found this Kawaii one. I think these were from a few years ago. And I also found the Donald Duck version, which Donald Duck is our favorite, like, Fab 5 character ever. We love Donald Duck so much. We had some really magical moments with Donald Duck in the past, and I saw that and I was like, I need him, so I got him. We'll start up here. So here's another one of those Kawaii like cutie pins. There's the Winnie the Pooh one, and I wanted this so bad when we went on our honeymoon. I never found him, so I'm so glad I found him this time around. And then we have this other little round Winnie the Pooh here. I don't know what he's from, but he's so cute. And then I actually found this the last day we were there at the Emporium. And it's really cool because I love the Tinkerbell movies. And I've never seen any fairy pin besides Tinkerbell herself. So this is Fawn from the Tinkerbell movie. So I thought that was really cool. This is an older pin as well. And then this one actually is a 2021 pin. And it's Mickey Mouse is a little sushi roll. We have this little, I don't know if this is actually Jake Sully from Avatar or if it's just a Na'vi, but we got one of the little mystery packs in Pandora with all of the Avatar characters, and we got this guy and he's so cute. And then I found 3 Anna pins. This one is like the classic Anna in her normal outfit from the first movie, which I don't really see them selling these ones anymore as much just due to Frozen 2. And then this one is so cute. It's like a little chibi Anna. This is from Shanghai Disney, so that was really cool to find one from an international park. And I just love her with her little piggy tails. And then I got this one that kind of looks like the laughing emoji. And then moving on to the Princess and the Frog pins I found, I was actually so pleased to find this many. The first one I found actually was this Dr. Facilier mask, which is the Hidden Mickey set, the same as the Maleficent one that I found earlier. So it was cool to get 2 from that set, and these are my top 2 favorite Disney villains, so that was pretty cool. Then I got this Tiana pin, and then I got this one with a little perfume bottle, and then this one is actually a limited release, it said, and it's Ray, which Ray is one of my favorite characters from the movies. And he's giant and just so cute. I was so glad to find that. Then lastly, we had a little green alien guy here, which was for Mitch because like I said, he loves Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear, and last time we found him a Buzz Lightyear pin, and this time he found a green alien pin to match his Buzz Lightyear. So that's it, we made it through everything, and my room is now trashed, and I have to try to clean everything up, but I really wanted to record this so that way I could put everything away and not lose anything before I made this video. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to get some other videos up. Like I said, I would try to record some in the parks this time around, but this was my first time with the camera, and half the time I didn't remember to take it out, or I was too shy, or honestly it was just too hot a good majority of the time. It was a real feel of about 105 degrees almost every single day. I didn't really want to be all like, hello, yes, we're sweating every single day. So I'm gonna try to put together some footage of all that stuff. I did record the Savi's experience as well as the Droid Depot experience, so I wanna make a video so that way you can kind of see what that's like and if it's something you're interested in, because I really think it's worth the money and the investment, because it is just such a cool experience that you're not gonna be able to get anywhere else. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get those videos up, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, bye. Bye. See ya.